Hi everybody, I'm James and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. Alright, this one is called The Best Way You Can. Yes. Look, this happened back in 1986, 1996. 96. This was this chick I used to date back then. She came to her name was Tina, okay? She came to Memphis, Tennessee with me from Chicago, Illinois, I didn't know she was crazy, okay? Yeah. Anyway, I was driving a 1985 Crown Victoria, okay? Crown Vicky. That's what I named her, Vicky. So we were leaving my folks' house, uh, when all of a sudden she just got mad at me. Yeah, I think she was bipolar or something like that, but I didn't know at first, we were leaving my folks' house, and then she got mad at me all of a sudden. So we were getting ready to. I was getting ready to drive home. So while I was driving, I tried to calm her down. Tried to calm her down and stuff, telling her everything's it's okay. Oh, everything's okay. But she just kept yelling, and she got real mad to the point she started screaming at me. And I'm steady driving. She was mad for nothing. So I tried to so I tried to turn the music up. I tried to turn the music up to drown out, kind of drown out. Then she turned the music down and kept arguing. So look, it was dark outside, so you know it wouldn't be right for her to walk to try to make it home from there. So I kept driving. I kept driving, kept driving. Then finally, she kept turning my music down and kept yelling at me. So I pulled over to the side. Pulled over to the side of the road, and I told her, I said, "Look, if you keep this going, you're gonna end up walking because you're gonna end up having to get back the best way you can, because you distracted me from driving and everything, and it's dark out here and everything like that." So then she kind of thought about it, and then I continued driving, continue driving. Then she started again. So she kept starting arguing. So finally, I pulled over again. Pulled over again. This time I told her, "Look, if you don't shut up, you're gonna have to get home the best way you can, okay? Because I'm tired of this. I'm sick and tired of this. Then she started. Then she considered. It seemed like she was considering it, and she got quiet. So I started driving again. Okay, so this kept going on, but then we got 10 blocks away from around 10 blocks away from the house, and she started yelling at me again. And then finally, I pulled over again. I told her this time. I said, "Look, get out, now, or I will call the police to have them put you out of my car, to put you out." So she hesitated for a minute, and then she got out, and I drove right on off. I drove off. I didn't look back. I didn't look back. So it took her about an hour, almost an hour, to get home. When she got to the door, I told her, I said, "Hey, look, if I let you in here, if I let you in here now, you got to be quiet. Shut up. When you get in this house, shut up. So she came on in, and when she went to the room, I got on the phone and called her father. Me and her father was cool, you know. And that was the reason I didn't do it a long time ago, you know. That's the reason I didn't put it out before, you know. So I called her father, and her father said, look, I'll be down there like in 4 days. He be to Memphis in 4 days. So then he got there, and when she was loading her stuff into the car, he said, look, are you sure y'all can't work this out? I said, no. I've taken all I can take. You know, I took all I can take. So they drove on off, you know. They went on back to Chicago, you know. And her father, he had a look like he knew I was a cool guy. I was a good guy. But he had a look like he was disappointed in her. So I know he gave her an earful on the way back to Chicago. He gave her an earful. So I don't know. But look, man, that was like almost the last, close to the last person that I was in a relationship with in the USA, you know. That's the start of it. That's the start of when it started going downhill. It started going downhill way before this, but man, it was a bad situation to be in, you know. So after her, I was with someone else, and then something happened there. Then I was with someone else. They all had problems of their own, you know. They all had problems of their own. So with them trying to be in a relationship with me, they would try to put their problems on me, you know. So I don't know, man. But I tried to wait. I tried to wait till I got home, but I couldn't wait till I got home. I just had to put her out the car, you know. So she had to get home the best way she could. I knew she knew her way from where we were at, because we used to walk. Before I had got the car, we used to walk from there to the store and stuff like that. So when I got 10 blocks away, I knew she knew her way back, you know. Yeah. Yep. But that's what we got to go through. You got to go through this until you find the right one. All right, you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. All right. And share. Share my videos with your family. Share my videos with your friends. Share my videos with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies. Peace. Adios. Salamat.